someone here does not realize how freaking strong they are. You have a very powerful message coming in from your grandparents. Two grandparents. I don't feel like it's your immediate grandparents. I feel like it's further down the line. So this is going to be very specific. You'll know right out of the gate as I'm going through the channeled message that I had to write down if this is yours. You are somebody that is of high honor. You are normally very icy. You would love to be warm and inviting, but people try you often. So let's say you're a feminine, a divine feminine. You have to save your masculine energy for other feminines because they're normally karmic or narcissistic. And then you use your feminine energy for masculines or a divine masculine. You have to get like tough, like tough when you're dealing with women. Like you have to, like you would love to be like, oh, I'm just cute and I'm just, You can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that with feminines. That was a message that came through really strongly. But your grandparents, however far down the line they are, they want you to know this. And I wrote it down. I made sure because there is a change taking place in your life. You are being activated as a healer. You've always been a healer, but maybe you didn't know what to do with your abilities or your powers. And you don't only have these ancestors watching over you, you have other ancestors watching over you. But this message is specifically from your grandparents. Okay? So you used to be a people person and then you ascended. If you resonate with anything I'm about to say, this is yours. And I want you to claim it in the comments. You used to be a people person and then you ascended. LO freaking L. Okay? You were like, oh my gosh, I love people. I'm outgoing. I'm in hospitality. I'm in the service industry. I'm in customer service. Oh my gosh, I just love people. I want to be a therapist. I want to be a life coach. Oh my gosh, I'm a light worker. And then you started figuring out human behavior. And so you're like, I'm kind of over that. I kind of don't want to deal with anybody. If you are actively in hermit mode, you go outside, you know you're a whole snack, but you don't want anyone to see you. If you could put on a whole cloak of invisibility, you would do that outside. To protect yourself, mostly. To protect yourself. People in passing always want to engage with you. Whether they want to engage with your energy or they just want to look at you or stare you down or just kind of like get a feel for what's going on with you, or they want to actually try to talk to you. People are always looking for reasons to engage with your energy. This message that your grandparents have, they want you to know that you are of high honor, that your spiritual rank is not something to be played with, that they're very glad that you're protective over yourself, because there were a lot of times, like either in your younger years or in your 20s or 30s, like that you weren't as protective of your boundaries. And now you got that on lock. And you are continuing to build. They want you to know that you can make anything or anyone that wants to possess you. Now, this is the part that had me freaking shook. So I hope you're sitting down. Are you seated? They want you to know that you can make anything or anyone that wants to possess you glitch the F out, because your energy is that mother effing strong. Your energy is that mother freaking strong. Now, when I channeled this, I thought of something that happened to me earlier in the week, and I was like, what the frick was that? What the frick was that? Who, and what is going on? I was watching one of my favorite movies, and there's this bank robbery scene, and I'm like, come on, run, go. And I'm like screaming at the TV because I'm like so into the movie. And I start cursing at the TV like, F, like, come on. The TV stops. As soon as I said the F word, the TV stopped. I was like, what is happening? So then I'm like trying to unglitch the TV. I'm like, all right, let me calm down, let me calm down, let me calm down. Now, in the other room, my husband's watching a basketball game that I gave no F's about. And he wanted me to give F's about this basketball game. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'm watching this movie, boopity boopity boop. And I make the game glitch out because I don't want to watch it. You guys are doing this because I don't think I've ever had that happen. Not that I know of. Not that I freaking know of. You can make anything or anyone glitch the F out that wants to possess you. A phone, a device, a TV, any type of programming, you can make it glitch out. A person, now I know whoever I'm talking to, you be getting the people riled up. Yes, you do. You don't be trying to, but you be getting them riled up. You be getting them discombobulated and they don't like it. We don't care. We don't care because those that are trying to possess you, they're going to F around and find out. So then I was watching a different show on a different day and it was glitching out because I was angry. So I try to be really careful with my vibration and where I'm directing it. And then I started realizing as the days were passing on, this is a channeled message. So then I asked for more, and then it came in that it's from your grandparents. They want you to realize how powerful you are. I don't even know how to freaking say it. You can make a TV crash out, a TV glitch out. You can make a programming, you can knock out a whole, that's another thing, you guys. That is another thing. I went into work, my 9 to 5. Which I go there every so often to pick up shifts. The last time I went there, the internet was out. This last time I went there again, the internet was out. This time it was out all day long. I mean, cell phone towers, internet. Now I'm not saying that I did that, but that is quite the coincidence because it doesn't happen often. So I'm just not going to doubt it. And it didn't even dawn on me until just now. It did not dawn on me till just freaking now. The internet was down from 10:30 in the morning when I drove my little behind into the parking lot. My phone would not work all day. So my phone service, out. The internet in the building, the Wi-Fi, out. All day. That's not normal. Not for 8 hours. No, ma'am. No, sir. And the last time I was there, because there's certain things I have to do to be able to run credit cards if the internet's going to be out. I can't change channel. I can't change sports games. My remote runs off of the internet, and then my phone wasn't working. I was trying to FaceTime my boss. I couldn't FaceTime my boss. Things are glitching, and it didn't start working. My phone would not work until I was on the street getting on the freeway. What? You could take out a whole tower, a whole grid. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that show, The Powers or Powers. It's on Prime Video. And it's where all of these girls, they have electric abilities and they can short circuit anything around them. They can take out full grids. Full grids. This is you. Your grandparents want you to know that you have this ability. When you don't want to go somewhere, when you have some type of feeling, when you you're like Reiki, like walking Reiki. So you're going to be learning how to be better with your abilities. Because you don't want to be touching anyone or cooking for anyone and be mad at them. They might get sick. I'm not kidding. They could get sick. You could, like maybe you're resentful. Oh, I gotta make dinner for the family. Ugh. And then two of your loved ones are sick, and you're like, I mean, I did make that with some hate, some mom guilt. Sprinkle on some, I never get time for myself. You know what I'm saying? We have all done that, okay? We have all done that where we've made a meal and we're like, you are going to be more cognizant of your abilities, of what you're thinking when you're doing certain things and when you're going certain places. Because you can take all the power down. All of it. This is crazy. I have never gotten a message like this. Like, I know that a lot of my viewers, like, you guys can glitch things out. People glitch when they're around you. But to have, like, internet, electricity, like, things are just not working and that's out for hours or days on end, that be you, bestie. That be you. Your grandparents also want you to know that not only are you mother effing strong, okay, look at this. So you need to be sending light and love. You might knock somebody the F out and not even freaking mean to. That's what you're going to start realizing. You're cursing at something, things are shutting off. Or they're glitching out. I was watching Game of Thrones, y'all. Game of Thrones. And I was watching that one scene where they're like fighting the Night Walkers. And it's them fighting the Night Walkers in the last season. And I'm like, come on. I'm like yelling at Daenerys, who's on her dragon, just like flying around. And I'm like, come on, girl, breathe fire on everything and everyone down there. Just start torching it. What are y'all doing? The plan has gone to crap. TV started glitching. I can't believe I did not put all of this together. This happened for an entire week. I should have known by the end of the week when I went into work and nothing was working, including my phone. I could not call. I could not text. I could not do anything. It was a situation. So your ancestors are like, code red, code red. They have the power. It's happening. It's unfolding. Your grandparents have been trying to give you signs. So if this is something that is happening in your life, your grandparents are trying to give you these signs that this is you. Hello, this is you. They want you to know how strong you are, how courageous you are. Like, you can get through anything, even on your worst freaking day. For example, I was not going to freaking film today. No, I was not. I was like, this message better be to the point because I don't even think I can get through it. And it's had a lot of other stuff going on where I physically was like, I can't. I physically cannot. I mentally cannot. And then here the message just started channeling and I had to get out a pen and start writing it down. You can push through anything at a hyper vigilant speed. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And somebody here is also losing weight. So you could be feeling colder. Your grandparents want you to know that if you've been feeling like squishy because you've been on a weight loss journey, that you're going through like a drop in weight. If you've been going to the bathroom a lot, you're losing fluid or water that your body has been holding on to. And they also want you to know, like, if your feet are sweating, if your hands are cold, like, let's say you run hot and all of a sudden you're cold. You're like, what is happening? And you're on this weight loss journey. They want you to know that you're losing fat. Fat. And to not look at the scale. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They want you to not look at the scale. They want you to stop that. Because what you are trying to lose is fat. And not necessarily weight. It could be weight, water, fat. And they want you to stop looking at the scale because it's not going to help you. They want you to try on a pair of pants that would normally fit you. And then do that once a week or twice a week. Try on that one pair of pants so you can better measure the fat that you're losing. I don't know. That feels kind of random, but it's not going to be random for whoever I'm speaking to. because I feel like you're a hermit. You really keep to yourself and nobody knows what you're up to. They wouldn't know if you're on a weight loss journey. They wouldn't know if you gained weight. They wouldn't know if you're feeling some type of way about yourself. Like, they wouldn't even know. They would not even know. So, they're really proud of you in that regard because you're trying to keep your stress level down because you've been in fight or flight for a very long time. Your grandparents want you to know that you need to remain icy. They want you to control your powers a little bit more. Okay, they don't want you knocking people out like on the floor and they need to be like resuscitated. Okay, but they want you to remain icy. These are the confirmations that they gave me. They want you to remain icy while not engaging with people. You will know who these people are. There are certain people that are trying to engage with you right now that have entity attachments. And I don't say this to fearmonger. I don't say this to scare anyone. You will know exactly what the F I'm talking about if I'm talking to you. Because you'll get a certain feeling. You're like, I don't want to talk to that person. Something's wrong with them. Something's up with them. And you know that they have an entity attachment, but you're maybe not wanting to like be like, oh, something's wrong with them. They have an entity attachment. You're not wanting to be like a dick. You're not wanting to be a jerk about it, but you're like, they got something. They got something. They want you to know that you're not crazy. That you are able to clock these attachments or possessions that people are under. Okay, what? They also want you to know that if your boundaries have been tested a lot in the last 2 years, that this is why. So you can clock this so you know what to do with it. They also want you to know that you know human behavior, you know energy. So don't be too mean to yourself like, oh my gosh, I feel like I was judging them. Like, what if they're not that bad and they're just, they're a little vibrational. Maybe they're having a bad day. No, they want you to understand that you're a very compassionate person. You're a light worker. You're an earth angel. You're not judgy. You're not judgy because of the things that you've been through. You've most likely been through a lot of poverty, a lot of bad situations, and they don't want you to feel like you're judging people. You're just doing this to protect yourself. So your grandparents are saying, you know human behavior, you know psychology, you know energy. You can shut it down with one word or one move. And each and every one of you are going to have a different word or a different move. This is crazy. This is like the coolest message I've ever gotten. It's up there. Okay, this has got to be one of the coolest messages I've gotten. Anyways, they want you to take more time for you. Okay. These grandparents, they want you to take more time for you. They want you to release the dad or the mom guilt, or the wife or husband or spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend guilt. They want you to release that. And if it is because you are a parent, they want you to live the life that you were meant to live, because that is the life that your children will live. So if you're out here feeling bad, like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be on this weight loss journey, or I shouldn't be like weighing myself in front of them, or what if they have body dysmorphia, or I shouldn't be doing all of these other things in front of, like, taking care of myself or having a spa day or going on a little vacation or having a me day. I shouldn't be doing that in front of them because it's going to send them the wrong message. No. Think about it like, I heard an influencer say this, like a fitness coach. She said, you need to live the life that you're supposed to live, because if you look at your life right now, is this the life that you would want your children to live in the future as grown-ups, as adults? Would you want them to have like these healthy things that they do, or would you want them to live the life that you're living that maybe you're not the happiest with? So release that mom guilt or that dad guilt or whatever guilt it is trying to block you from taking more time for yourself. Because your grandparents are saying you're not taking enough time. I know my besties. I know you. You're like, they're like, you need to rest more. You're like, oh, well, I took a nap last Thursday. They're like, that's not what we're talking about. Okay. You need to be taking more naps. You need to be just breathing more. They're getting you on a better schedule, on a better regimen. Like your ancestors and your grandparents are helping you with this. That's really cool. They're helping you figure out what works for you. Because maybe you thought for a long time that you had to do this alone, and you don't. You don't have to do this alone. They want you to also, if you don't already do this, they want you to thank God every time something good happens. Now, I know a lot of us already do that, but they really want to stress that because you're of high honor, because of what God is bringing in for you, they want you to stay on that frequency of gratitude, whether those good things are big or small. Because, yeah, your connection to the divine, your connection to God, whatever your higher power is not only powerful, but it's important. It's important for your day-to-day life. So remembering to thank God every time something good happens, and not just asking God for help when bad things are happening, or asking God for help when bad things are happening and then forgetting, when the good things are happening to thank God. But I feel like a lot of you guys already do that. You'll know if that part is for you. Your grandparents want you to know that you have a home and unexpected income coming in. They also want you to know that you are changing poverty for your bloodline. They want you to know that you are changing poverty and scarcity for your bloodline. Holy freaking smokes. So if you were like, oh, I'm never going to be able to be a homeowner, I'm never going to be able to upgrade, oh, every time I want to, it's like not a good fit or something happens. No, there is something on the way. There is unexpected abundance, because these are the messages they gave me, okay? Unexpected money, abundance, and a home. I did not just drop that. That was a house. I will pick it up after I pause the video.
2,000 years later.
Okay, here's the house. Here is the house. If you were worried about safety, privacy, these are things that you're going to have. This is really cool. This is a long channeled message too. Like I kept writing and writing and writing. So if you're new here, I do a lot of channeled writing when I'm channeling your guys' messages, and then I will pull cards out for confirmation, and then we'll get a little bit more and some advice. But your grandparents want you to know that people cannot get away with being toxic with you, being obsessed with you, copying you, playing the victim around you or of you, replicating you. It's being exposed. People that are trying to replicate you, harass, stalk, hack, it is being exposed. Justice is here. They want you to know that these people are going to be exposed publicly and that they will have nowhere to hide. People that want to adopt your persona, I know you got a couple people like this at least, minimum. Okay? You at least have, you got at least 3 people that try to do this to you. They don't want to admit that they try to adopt your persona, but your ancestors don't play about you for real. They do not freaking play about you. So whoever out here is still trying to actively adopt your persona as their own while attacking you and being a whole crazy person, it's about to be lights out. So remember, stay icy. You are of high honor. You are changing poverty, scarcity for your entire bloodline. You can take out cell towers, electrical grids. I can't even get out the words. Like, you can do it all. You can do it all. They will also want you to shoot your shot. There are things that you want to do and you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't plan that. Maybe that's too much. No, they want you to do it. There's things that you want to do. Go do that. You do have a lot of jealousy around you right now. And it's coming from family because you have laid a proper groundwork for boundaries. So maybe you told your family, my capacity has changed. I don't want to do this for you guys. I don't want to talk anymore, or I'm going zero contact, whatever it is. You are changing your capacity with people around you. So now there's some jealousy coming out because it's not like you're changing your boundaries and you're going to go sulk in the corner. You're changing your boundaries and you're about to live your best life. Your grandparents want you to know that all of this groundwork that you've been laying is preparing you to live your best life. And people are salty about it, especially people that were once upon a time close to you or that once upon a time had more access to you. They feel like it's not fair that they're not getting gratification or attention for knowing you. Some of these people, they really like attention, or they're narcissistic. They just really like instant gratification. They really like mooching off of people. They're very lazy, but they try to present themselves as hardworking, or they try to play the victim a lot. Whoever these people are in your life, they really get mad when you get to do fun things and they hear about it and they're not involved. They don't get to ride the coattails of that fun. Ooh, Spirit's saying they're not a fun person to be around. So like, why would you want to do that with them? I don't know. I'm gonna mind my business. Now, back to the people that want to adopt your persona. Those feel like people that once upon a time were a best friend, or once upon a time were like a family member that maybe you would hope to be close to, but they really try to fly under the radar, adopting what you do as their own. And they're really hoping that there is never, ever, ever, ever any proof of that. And it's disgusting because the things that they know, they shouldn't know. Do you know what I mean? When you have somebody blocked, you're not on social media for work. So like, let's say the both of those, you're not on social media for work and you're like MIA off of social media completely. You're not really posting anything. These people shouldn't know what you wore last Thursday. They shouldn't know what your style is, how you talk. Like, they try to take your mannerisms as their own. They see it gets them more attention, but it's inauthentic to them. And their insecurity is loud and they're very controlling. They try to dominate everyone and micromanage. Spirit is saying they try to micromanage people. So if you know who those people are, they're most likely an arch nemesis of yours. It's good that you're being icy with them. It's good that you haven't reconciled with them, because if you thought they were crazy whenever you knew them, they're way crazier now. And maybe you had prayed and hoped that they would find peace somewhere else. Well, guess what? Spirit is saying they didn't. They did not find peace somewhere else. And if they knew, like, this person is dangerous. Not like you can't handle them, but they're dangerous in general because they don't tell the truth. They're a pathological liar. They're just very deceptive, and I don't like it. I don't like their vibe at all. This person will do anything to win. They're very competitive. But yeah, this person tries to pass off your personality as their own. You guys see this with celebrities, like beefing and having issues with each other, and then when they get caught, they try to reel it back. They try to walk it back, backpedal. That they never did that. They would never do that. It wasn't them. It's a misunderstanding. It's like, no, you guys are saying all of that because you got caught. because you got caught. For instance, let's say Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. I try to mind my business. I don't want to get involved with celebrity gossip, whatever. But, and I don't even know all the ins and outs, but they try to say that Hailey Bieber, for instance, copied and tried to steal the persona of freaking Selena Gomez. Tried to destiny swap with her. So people like that won't admit things, now allegedly, because I don't know their life, but I'm just trying to think of an example of how dangerous that can be when they're coming to take your man and your little dog too, and they're wearing what you wear and they're doing what you do, and they're just trying to make it look like, yeah, I live that life too. I know people like that. And guess what? They have no freaking access to me, and they're still mad. They are still mad about it. Now I'm getting something else about a home. Your grandparents want you to know that you will be celebrating a big win. You will be celebrating an engagement, a proposal, a promotion. You might be getting some new pets. Your new home might have a lot of land. You will not be expecting that. Your new home will have a lot of land, because look at these two homes. Okay, a castle, and there's a lot of land there. Maybe you were wanting chickens or rabbits, or you were wanting horses. This home is going to have land and the privacy that you desire. Wow. So you are very intuitive right now. Oh, I forgot. We got the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. You are being promoted so big in life right now. You don't see this coming. Everything's just been chugging along. Maybe you haven't had a money spike or a blessing spike in a long time, and things have just been gradually moving according to plan, but nothing like crazy has like shifted or changed. That's all changing. That is all changing. And I love that you guys have been really doing the work to go within, to heal yourself, and to know that if you guys watched yesterday's message, we talked about you don't have to be completely healed. We're never completely healed. Never, never, never. You don't have to be completely healed to start living your life, to start having fun now. You don't have to feel bad about having fun or, wanting to live your life. Because, oh no, I haven't done all the work yet. I haven't done that. Oh, I can't call on my soulmate because I haven't done all the healing yet. That's not how that works. Take it from me. That's not how that works. So if you guys missed yesterday's message, what are you doing? You might want to check that out. And there's a lot of story times in there too, about like how I met my husband and all that stuff, if you guys are newer here. Your grandparents want you to know that you are legitimate. You are fulfilling your legitimate birthright, is what I'm hearing. Like this you being chosen or an earth angel, it's not made up. You're not Delulu. This is legitimate. This is supposed to be transparent so you can see it clearly. That everything you do hits different. You are maneuvering forward from a healed perspective. You're not crazy. You're not like imagining that you're healing. But you are being prompted to give yourself permission to enjoy your time spent at home, to enjoy more time off. Maybe you feel like you can't take time off from work, or like everything will go to crap if you do that. And they're saying, no, that's not the case. You're irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable. So even if you take time off from work, no one's coming in to replace you. And they can try, but it's not going to happen. Okay? Your grandparents want you to know that you are the star. That you can either make things bloom around you, or you can, the flowers can go. And that you have a throne. You have a throne. So So I don't know if you're creating something in your home that's like a throne room or like a sanctuary or a place that like you go and chill, or if you're changing your wardrobe. Somebody here is definitely losing weight. I don't know. I've been getting a lot about weight loss lately. So let me know if that applies to whoever I'm talking to. I had to pause the camera for a minute because I started channeling another message. There are people that are trying to hack into your energy. Whether this is electronically or like in person. They're trying to figure out a way to like hijack or hack into your information, into your way of doing things. And this is somebody that is going to be acting like they're doing you a favor. Okay, like, oh, I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to. No, they're going to try to come in as a nice guy. And as soon as you call them out, they're going to flip their shit. They're literal ish. They're going to flip it and reverse it, and you're like, oh, where'd the nice guy go? Where'd the nice girl go? Okay, that's what I thought. Decepticon. This could also be a boss. You could have a boss that is mentally and emotionally unstable. Seriously, I don't know if this person is something about they avoid conflict. You might have two bosses or two people in your life. They're telling me one avoids conflict and likes dealing with karmic feminines or destructive feminines. They don't like masculine energy. And then you have another person in your life that has this toxic masculine energy and they're mentally and emotionally unstable, but both are sabotaging you. Okay, both of them are trying to sabotage you. So if you feel tired around them or things are glitching out, that might be because your antennas are going up and it's trying to protect you and it's knocking out everything around you as they're trying to get at you. You are going to turn their tornado upside down. Whatever they're trying to bring your way. It's not going to be good. Oh, also, you could have seen a feather today. Let me know in the comments if you saw a feather today. That's really, really important. And so we have justice coming in. Your star power is going to be known around the world. I don't know if you're going to be the next Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, Wizard Liz. Like, you're going to be something big and known for doing something positive that changes people's lives. That's all they're telling me. You're going to be known for changing people's lives with your music, your art, your words. Yeah. Those are the three. Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, or Wizard Liz. You're going to be something like that. Or like a celebrity, a director, a producer. Oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles. I didn't even see this. You're going to make a lot of money. You're going to start making a lot of money. You are going to start making a ton of money. I don't care if you're 30, 40, 50, 60. If you feel like you're a late bloomer and you started too late and like, oh, I can't be. A lot of people became successful at the age of 40 or 50 or just whatever, however old you are, whatever your age is, it doesn't matter. You are destined for this. You are destined to have a legacy. Wow. You could also be teaching something. I don't know if you guys are going to be teaching an online course, selling some type of product, doing live events, selling music, doing a mentorship, doing some type of education program or counseling. You're going to be celebrated as a healer. You're going to be celebrated as a star. You have star power that needs to be protected. So your grandparents are trying to show you like, hey, you've always been a star. You've always been intuitive. Justice follows you because people always try to come in and possess you. Oh my gosh. You want to know what fell on the ground? The Queen of Pentacles and Justice. The Queen of Pentacles and Justice. I already got Justice in your pre-pull for after I channeled your message. We got Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. You have people really upset that they get their karma anytime they think something crazy about you. But most of all, they're mad at the way that you're carrying yourself and the way that you're presenting yourself and the way that you don't give them anything. Keep it icy. You are not giving them proximity, naivety, or second chances because they haven't changed. You maybe prayed and hoped and wished they did, but they haven't. And they're still coming after you. They're mad that you're stronger than ever. I'm telling you, you have like a wand at your fingertips. Like your fingertips are a wand. That is how freaking powerful you guys are. But you are starting to carry yourself with more confidence. You feel like people feel like you're prestigious, you're elegant, you're graceful. You have many different styles, like you're original. And so these people are plotting against you. And they keep failing. They keep snapping wands trying to get at you. What a waste of time, but here we are. And they feel like you got sunshine coming out of your behind. They feel like animals and birds flock to you. They feel like children love you. They feel like everybody loves you and they can't stand it. So I don't know if these people are doing rituals against you, but they're very upset about your beauty, you not giving them access, and the money that you're starting to make. Somebody here is really good at looking like they have a lot of money, even if they don't. So you maybe live by the standard of like, if I look good, I feel good. So I want to make sure that I always look good and take care of myself and that I'm always presentable. Even though other people could really judge you for always being presentable. So like for instance, when I used to go to softball and I would watch my husband, when we first started dating, I would always like get there after work. So I'd always be dressed up. And these women, they would get so mad. Oh my gosh, where does she think she's going? Prom? Oh my gosh, why is she dressed like that here? Like, it wouldn't matter if I came here in a potato sack. You'd still be staring. You'd still be talking that shit. So let's not pretend, okay? Let's not pretend. People are mad at the way that you are carrying yourself. So like, even if I don't have a ton of money, I still want to, take care of my appearance. And you manifest this way. Spirit is saying you manifest this way. When you look good and you feel good and you feel like, your nails are taken care of, your toes are taken care of, your hair is taken care of, you just feel really presentable. This helps you manifest. When you keep your car clean, when you keep your house clean, this is the way that you attract things to you. And these lower entities are always trying to sabotage that, or they're trying to get you to dress down, to glow down, to dim your light, and to stop you from manifesting and to stop you from getting attention. They feel like sunshine comes out of your behind. They don't like it. And they also see how generous you are. You could have a decent amount of money because you're on your way to millions or billions and you have enough. Whoever I'm speaking to, you have enough to where you can share it if you need to, or, you might not have a lot to share, but you could. And maybe you're just sharing certain things that seem very valuable. That's another thing. You could be sharing something with other people that seems very valuable. And so people perceive this as generous. You're giving people information, education, knowledge. You're giving them gems. The people that you're dealing with that want your very essence and soul, they give people breadcrumbs. They don't make any real effort. They do things for instant gratification. They do things for clout. And you do things that change people's lives. and you give with a heart filled with gratitude. And these people are salty that you're sitting at the top of the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, well. But yeah, they're mad about it. These are the people that want to adopt your persona for themselves. And they're almost kind of wanting to follow behind you, hoping that you'll drop some gems on the ground. Because over the years, you've really learned how to shut people out. You've learned how to not engage with people. Like, one of the first things I channeled for you was, you used to be a people person, and then you ascended. Because people just want to engage with you and drain. Like, they just want to deplete your light, and it's gross. So your grandparents were like, no, you're on the right path. You are on the right path. You are on the path to cosmic mastery. These people that want to replicate you and play the victim, don't even slow down for them. Truly. Because you are changing poverty for your bloodline. So it's good that you're learning how to put yourself as a top priority. How to not be over generous with the wrong people. So as you have this abundance coming in, it isn't squandered because you are building a legacy. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know? I'm going to pull out an Oracle deck. We have Shower of Blessings. Open yourself to receive. Yeah, people are mad at the way that you pay it forward. You are going to open yourself to receive. You are really tuning out distractions at this time. So yeah, your grandparents are saying it maybe is hard for you to receive. Maybe you think you have to like go do all this work and then you can receive. Like, no, you are destined to receive. They want you to be more open to it. Okay. What else do the grandparents want us to know? Magic. Wow. I'm telling you, this reminds me of the Sword and the Stone. This reminds me of Merlin. It reminds me of King Arthur. Like, God gave you magic. Hello. Told you, things are glitching the F out around you. You're like, what's happening? It's you. It's you. Whether you're happy or mad. So they want you to, stay more positive if you can. Ooh, we have Ascension Lift. What did I say? One of the first things I channeled for you is that you used to be a people person and then you ascended. And you started learning like, oh, this is human behavior. This is how people are. This is how people be acting. Your grandparents want you to prepare for rapid spiritual growth. They want you to be ready. They want you to be ready for opportunities and, open yourself to receive. You are ascending the Ascension Lift. Wow. They also want you to go with the flow more. They don't want you to force things. They don't want you to be doing things where there's a bunch of resistance. So let's say you're really tired and you're like not wanting to work, or you don't feel like you should go in today, or there's something that you shouldn't do. They want you to listen to that more. I try to do that too. I try to go with the flow, but it's hard for me when I have like objectives and things that I'm trying to get done. But you're allowed to take it easy. You are allowed to take it easy. Like today I had a whole list of things I was going to do and I was like, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. I had a really rough morning. So I was like, okay, I physically cannot get done what I want to get done. So like, let me just do this channeled message and that's it. That's it. Everything else can wait. It will wait. And this is something that my husband tells me all the time. Like, babe, that can be done tomorrow. Spread it out throughout the week. Like, it doesn't all have to be done right now. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Maybe you guys are like me and you're really, really hard on yourself. Like, no, I should have gotten all of that done and da-da-da-da. But at what cost? At what cost? Do you know what I mean? We have recognition again. So your grandparents and your ancestors, they're saying not only are you of high honor, but they're trying to prepare you for the recognition you're going to receive at the pace they want you to go, the abilities, the magic that you truly hold. Something told me to pull out the spirit animal deck, so I'm going to do that before I close out, because I've been seeing a lot of animals. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of cats and bunnies and feathers. Cats, bunnies, and feathers. Okay, we have brown bear spirit. Take a time out. Y'all, this is calling me out too. So we just going to be called out together. Okay. I literally went and got tattoo removal this morning. And I be trying to push these appointments as far out as possible because it is so painful. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. It is... I can't even explain it. And I'm a bad bitch, okay? I am not a wuss. I have a high tolerance for pain, but it does not mean that I'm like, woo, I can't wait for my appointment. I am like counting the seconds. I have my stress ball. I'm like, get me the frick up out of here. So I know I've said this before, but I haven't said it in a while. Do not ever get ink on your body during a Venus retrograde. Don't do it. Okay? Don't be like me and be like, yeah, I'm having a quarterly life, midlife, whatever type of crisis. Let me just change my whole situation. And yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Anyways, so Spirit is calling us out and saying we need to take a time out. We be acting like we're taking time out. We're not taking enough time out. And I know what that feels like. I feel lazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm just sitting here. I should get steps in, or I should exercise, or I should clean something. It's like, no, sit the F down. Sorry, I'm like getting real. Sit the F down. I need to sit the F down. You need to sit the F down. Let's sit the F down together. Okay? Let's do it together. We need to take a time out. But, you know, maybe we're stubborn. I feel you. You are not alone. Someone here could be a life path 9. Someone here could be 44 years old, 39 years old, 24, 26, or 27 years old. You don't have to be, but these are the numbers that I'm getting. I like that because even though there's a bear here, there's feathers. You are protected to take time out. There is the garbage man. So that could be a synchronistic message. Maybe it's trash day where you're at too. Okay. Nothing is wasted. Oh, wow. We have the vulture spirit. I've never gotten this card. Nothing is wasted. I know exactly what you mean. Like, even if you sit down today, that day is not being wasted. And this is something I'm trying to come to terms with myself. It's not a day wasted. It's a day I gave myself love and rest. And I really need to stop waiting for things to like lay me the F out for me to take rest. I need to better work on, okay, girl, sit down, slow it down. And I have been doing that a lot lately, but I know that I could do more. So maybe you're the same. Maybe you've been doing it. You've been slowing down way more, but you can do more. A little bit more. It's not wasted. The day is not wasted. Somebody here could be a life path 6. I don't know if I said that. A life path 6 or 9. Okay. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Life is a mystery. I'm getting that. It's okay if people think you're icy. It's okay if people think that you're mysterious. Like, life is a mystery, and you're the enigma, and you don't care if they figure you out. No, you do not. Like, you have this ring of fire around you. Your aura is electric. And everything's blooming for you, too. There's a lot of things in bloom. Oh, okay. Spirit is saying that you can bring things back to life. You're really good at resuscitating things. So let's say you had a plant, for instance, that was like unaliving, and you're like, what happened? Did I overwater it? Did I not overwater it? Like, what happened? And then you just give it a little bit of love. You talk to it. You give it a little bit more water. And you're just like thinking loving thought. And it starts growing again. They want you to know that you're good at reviving things. It's like, so just as you can make it glitch, you can revive it as well. I love this deck. You can never have too many spirit animal decks. Okay. We have the Armadillo Spirit Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. It is okay to set healthy boundaries, not only with others, but with yourself. Okay, if you made it a rest day, you better be resting. I'm bad at that too. I'm like, well, it was going to be a rest day, but then I thought of these other, it's like, I'm always trying to like punish myself or be hard on myself. It's like, girl, chill. Okay, Holy Spirit, whoa. Okay, bring a gentle touch. We have the Deer. People think you're so innocent and naive. Let them. And I feel like these are some of the people that don't know you that well yet. They think, oh, I can engage with them and drain them. Engage with them, drain them. They're about to F around and find out. So you could be like me. You got to be real masculine with the feminines and feminine with the masculines because they be trying it. So be more gentle with yourself. We have the Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know that you are of high honor. Know that you are galactically chosen. Affirm it below. I am galactically chosen. Hello. And the Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. You guys could have seen an owl recently. That is also a sign. All right, I'm going to take one more from the Spirit Animal deck. Thank you. We have Think on Your Feet, the Fox Spirit. You're allowed to be gentle with yourself because you're good at thinking fast. Like, you're good at getting yourself out of jams. You're good at maneuvering. So you don't need to be so hard on yourself. Like, you're a quick thinker. Oh, I'm hearing lickety split. Like, you can figure things out lickety split. Okay, so again, where'd the grandparents go? Hold on. Let me know, too, like, what grandparents you think these are. Because I don't feel like they're immediate. But they could be. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But you know what I mean? Like, it might not be your father and mother or mother's grandparents. It might be, like, their grandparents. Like, it might be great-great-grandparents down the bloodline. I don't know. So you guys let me know. Because there's grandparents here and ancestors that are coming through. So you used to be a people person and then you ascended and now you move differently. And you're not letting people just get up all in your energy and all up in your space and So there's a lot of people in passing right now that just want to engage with your light. They just want to engage with your energy. And so your grandparents are trying to tell you that not only are you of high honor, but you can make anything or anyone that wants to possess you glitch the F out. I mean, turn off, crash out, glitch out. This is not a test. This is not a joke. You will just know. You will know because some of the things that have been happening to me are happening to you. Your energy is that mother effing strong. Your grandparents have been trying to give you signs of what your power can do. And so those are some of the signs. They also want you to know that you're protected. So you guys could have been seeing feathers. They want you to know that you are, this is a fertile season for you. That a lot of things are going to be in bloom. So you could be seeing rabbits or a different animal that means fertility to you. They want you to remain icy, to not engage with people with these entity attachments that you are able to clock. You will know that this is your message because you've just been going through so many tests, trials, tribulations with boundaries and other people. They want you to remember that you know human behavior, you know human nature, you know energy, and you can shut it down with one word or one move. Damn. I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the comments. They also want you to take more time out for yourself, which is something that we talked on before. They want you to release the dad or the mom guilt with the children. Like if you're taking time out for yourself, not over explaining, or just if you're in a relationship and you just have a lot of obligations and do too much for your family or too much for your job, cutting off those obligations and not feeling bad about it when you need to. They also want you to thank God every day or every time something good happens, big or small. And they want you to know that a home and unexpected money is coming in because you are changing poverty and scarcity for your entire bloodline. And that the people that have been coming after you for the last couple of years, that have been toxic, copying you, replicating you, acting like a victim of you, are going to be exposed through this season's justice. So yeah, those are the people that wanted to adopt your persona. They're effed. Because your ancestors don't play about you. No, they do not. Okay, we're taking one more. Whoa, we have feelings. Listen to your feelings. Check in with your feelings more so you can check in with your vibration. Like, how am I feeling right now? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling mad? And am I directing it towards anybody? Like, you're going to be checking in with yourself more. I love this, bestie. Okay, you guys, let me know if you're new here. If it's your first time here, because I'm your bestie on the internet, duh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. Hello. All important links are in the description box. You guys, claim this message if it is yours. I love this. It was such a beautiful message. I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Smash the you know what. Hit the bell, duh. You guys do not want to miss out when I be posting. And what else? I think that's it. Did I have any other important announcements? I shared some music with you guys in the community tab. And I want you guys to check out yesterday's message if you haven't already, because it's a doozy. It's so good. So yeah, check out yesterday's message. That can be your extended. If you haven't already, that is your extended message if you're needing a little bit more. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.